Welcome back, my name is LastKnownMeal and today we're going to talk about Cyberpunk 2077. With a lack of news for the past 2 or 3 weeks, there has been a lot of discussion on my Discord and basically every time I upload a Cyberpunk video about hype. There's a lot of people that are saying that the hype for this game is going to damage it. The amount of hype for this game is going to ruin the game when it comes out. Well, there's a couple of things you can think about hype. Hype is definitely a double-edged sword. Now, in regard to Cyberpunk 2077, yes, this is probably the most hyped game of all time. This is the most expected game of all time for a lot of people, including me. Now, generally, the hype for your game, if your game is hyped to this point as Cyberpunk, it can be good. You get a lot of traffic, you get a lot of attention on your social media, everyone is looking when the game is coming out, there's gonna be a lot of people buying the game. It can be really good for the company financially wise. You know, they can earn a lot of money from the game, and their names are also everywhere, so it gives you a lot more, how would I say... It gives you a lot more hope that the future for that company is going to be bright, that they will be able to make more games. That's the good side of hype. But the bad side of hype is that CD Projekt Red is kind of in a very strange place right now because they are seen as the light, the beacon of hope in the gaming industry, and that can potentially damage it because if you look at companies like, let's say, EA, Bethesda, Activision, Ubisoft, all of these companies have their ups and downs, you know, they have good games, they have bad games, so it's kind of, you know, you don't always expect a masterpiece from them. It's like, okay, maybe they pull it off this time, maybe they don't. But in the case of CD Projekt Red, they released The Witcher 3. It's one of the best games I had ever played. It's the game that has like more than 800 awards. It's truly amazing how it's written, how it's done. So of course the entire gaming industry, the entire gaming community is going to be watching what CD Projekt Red has, you know, next for us, because they want a good game. They saw what they did with The Witcher 3, so of course they want to have the same thing with Cyberpunk 2077. Also, when it comes to Cyberpunk, they have to up their game. But one thing I love about this company is that they had a perfect formula for The Witcher 3. If it was any other studio, they would capitalize more on it. They would release more, let's say, Witcher games with the same formula, different story, and it would get boring. CD Projekt Red doesn't work that way. I know a lot of people would like more games from them, I would love it too, but at this point, they are producing games at a slower pace. They're not releasing games every single year, but that's good. That's good for the company because you are able to actually create something which is good on the long run. That's something I noticed with other studios. They release so many games throughout the years, and it's like, you play it for a couple of months, it's forgotten. 90% of the games that come out are played, then just simply forgotten. There's 10% of games that are played even to this day. Some of those games include Skyrim, they include The Witcher 3, so it's like single player games that I'm talking about. The multiplayer ones like CSGO, Call of Duty, they will always be here, like there is no death to them in the coming years. But regarding Cyberpunk 2077, they show this game as the ultimate RPG experience, where the entire world is yours, it's your story, you define it. There are so many ways you can finish each mission, there are so many combinations of your decisions and everything you do in the game that's going to result for the end. All of these things raise hype, because in the gaming industry today, you don't have that many good games, you don't have that many games you can say, oh, they're amazing, I'm gonna play them for a longer period of time. It doesn't go that way anymore. It's such a rare thing to see a great game, but in the past couple of months, we've been seeing more and more of these great games. There's two RPG games that I played the past couple of months, Greedfall and The Outer Worlds, that I really love. But Cyberpunk, on the other hand, is like the ultimate one that I'm waiting for, and of course, I'm going to be hyped. But the hype needs to be healthy. Don't expect this game to be the next coming of Christ. Just wait it out a bit. Now, there is also other factors why I'm hyped about this, and that's the company. As I said, they treat us with respect. They take time with their games. So, in some way, they earned the hype they are getting. But trust me, one small mistake is going to be magnified times 10 if they do something, more than any other company out there, because we expect bad stuff from every single other company in the gaming industry. Well, CD Projekt Red is supposed to be that one that doesn't make mistakes. Obviously, every company can make a mistake, every company can have ups and downs, but it's almost like if they make one thing wrong, it's almost like they're the ultimate baddies of the industry in some way. I've seen it. You remember that time about the working conditions when the Kotaku article, I think, came out, and then it was basically an outdated information, but the entire gaming industry went insane around CD Projekt Red, how they're not treating their developers right, how it's they're basically overworking themselves for Cyberpunk. And of course that has been fixed now. There's a lot of people in the company that do want to work longer hours because they are really passionate about the project, and that's definitely going to be a good thing. When I see each developer on Twitter, when we had a chance to talk to some of them, they are truly hyped for the game, they are loving the work they're doing, and that can only result in a good game. So keep your hype at a certain level, don't let it grow too much, because I don't want you to be disappointed about something. Now, the chances of you being disappointed with Cyberpunk are slim, because from everything we've seen in the game, it's really, going to be good, but we cannot know that until we actually play the game. I am a Cyberpunk YouTuber, I do have ties with CD Projekt Red, but that doesn't mean I'm going to say, yes, this game doesn't have flaws, it's the best game ever. I'm going to wait for the game to come out, see if it's good, see if it's bad. But if you have a normal company behind it, even if it has problems at launch, because The Witcher had some resolution problems at launch, they fixed it really fast. So it's not up to the game, it's up to the developer behind it. If they do make mistakes, are they willing to work on them to fix them? I really want for Cyberpunk to be as bug-free as possible when it comes out. I just hope, because the size of this game is insane. Right now they're finishing, the polishing. Of course, I think the game is almost, done, because they don't have that much. They have about 2 or 3 months to finish everything. Make it 4 months to finish everything before the game goes gold, before it actually starts shipping into stores. So it's not like they have infinite amount of time to finish it. Hopefully it's not going to be delayed. So far, everything we've seen on Twitter, how developers are talking about it, it seems that it's not going to be delayed, even though they are working really hard, because they are on a tight schedule and there's so many things that this game has. Hopefully the marketing for this game, like the more aggressive marketing, is going to start soon. They finished touring around the world, showing this game to people, so right now I think they have one more thing before the Video Game Awards. Hopefully we get something there, but as for the end, when it comes to hype, keep it down a bit. Don't let this game raise your hype to some crazy heights. I love this game, don't think it's in any way other way. I love this game, I can't wait to play this game. I've been making videos about this game for the past 3 years. So basically, keep your hype at a certain level and you won't be disappointed, but also don't expect a miracle. Don't expect a miracle, but expect a really good game. That's my opinion about hype. It is a double-edged sword, as I said. CD Projekt Red has to really show themselves this time, because everyone is looking at them, and I know the pressure is high, I know it can be exhausting, but hopefully the end product is going to be good. But I believe in them because they're hardworking at what they do. It's the passion they're after, and it's definitely going to do good for the game and for the industry when it comes out. This game might actually change the gaming industry and how other companies look at people and the games they are making. But that is everything we have for today. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button for more Cyberpunk 2077 videos. Also, don't forget to join us on Twitter and Discord. We talk a lot about Cyberpunk there. We also post all the news. So check us out. So this is it. Stay classy, everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.